Hello, little laughing lichlings, and welcome to our friends, enemies, and those we haven't made up our mind about yet. This is the Laughing Lich Corporation epic level campaign, currently level 23, I believe. I believe our lovely fearless DM has rolled the lowest and must thus give us the backstory. What happened last time?
So, last time, you guys started out in Seraphor, I believe, and yeah, you did some downtime. You were doing some downtime in Seraphor, and some of you guys researched some Stellarium. Some of you looked up some history about Seraphor, and Spider looked up some things for a fight club, and you guys decided to venture on into the fight club to see the final match between Spider and Durak Bloodshield. While in this fight, or maybe even right before it, you met some other characters, the proprietor, not proprietor, but like the main bouncer, organizer, I guess. Say again?
Host?
Host, sure. Gruntusk is the host name. That is this individual. The person who's like the loudspeaker and make sure things keep rolling is Elara Thorn. And then you also met a amateur alchemist. And let's see, that's her right there. And then Durak Bloodshield is right here. So you guys met another individual by the name of Alan. You learned that the city is undergoing some rough times with cure disease potions being very hard to come by. The question that came up was why are people fighting for this, and who is benefiting from this? Gruntusk seems more like an honorable individual that makes sure that everything goes forward in a concise way. So not really sure about Gruntusk. And the amateur alchemist, like, she's just doing what she can, and it seems like she's almost forced to sell her potions of cure disease here. But there is definitely a lack of potions of cure disease. You received a very large potion of cure disease, of epic disease, I should say. This is high quality, extremely hard to get stuff, and the fact that you won it is fantastic. You're all probably very excited about it. And then after that, I believe you were also approached by Dracarith about a wizard who is being a recluse and has some information that he wants to get back from the wizard. Specifically, where he was working with Stellarium, and he wants you guys to.
Right?
He was making a shield, a prototype, and they had ordered it from the wizard, and the wizard has yet to deliver, but the wizard is known for leaving town here and there and probably got, sidetracked and lost. And so he asked you to go into his cottage and find the shield. But be aware that it is a wizard's cottage, and there will most certainly be traps and danger and whatnot, but since you guys survived the jungle, you could easily survive a wizard's cottage. Hopefully. And I believe, Spider defeated Durak pretty easily, and he was actually pretty proud of Spider. And then after that, I think that's mostly
Even though he was gently condescending to her the entire time.
Oh, sure. Definitely. That's how all mentors work, right?
Right.
Only the best.
All right. No, the cottage does not have legs. So you guys are still in the fight club. You can go around and ask questions if you so desire. I believe...
also, Bhranti healed a bunch of people.
Bhranti healed a bunch of people, and she's probably still out doing that, and that's why she is currently not present in this fight club. But you guys are welcome to...
second wind.
You guys are welcome to explore, talk to people, or leave and go do the cottage thing, or do something else. I don't care, whatever you want.
I think we told that he was going to do the cottage in the morning.
Okay. So it is currently nighttime. You guys are in the fight club, and what are you going to do?
Spider's just going to hop. Well, this would have been last session, but Spider's just going to hop down into the water and just like wade back to the regular floor. Just I'm done with this.
It's only like a foot deep, so your butt just keeps on touching the bottom, but it otherwise feels pretty good being like weightless.
Just lays down in the water like, oh, my joints. I think Spider's gonna actually go and talk to oh Jesus. Are we gonna sneeze?
Yes, do it.
While she's doing
Nope.
that,
Okay, we're not gonna sneeze. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cast.
Gruntusk.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna talk to Gruntusk about like where where these people are coming from, just like getting ideas of like, okay, are there like places in town that are worse off than others situation?
Not really. Ever since the tram went down, the flux of diseases and curing of diseases has gone up. There are healers in the city, but they are overwhelmed right now. And so the potion industry was supposed to make up for that. Unfortunately, a lot of alchemists were the ones who lost their lives on the tram. Many of one of the council members' friends.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. And has this always been this way? Or is
Diseases
this something more?
are seasonal in Seraphor, but we normally have it under control.
Recently, a bunch of anti-vaxxers moved into town.
Too real, stop.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna do our best to help you get everything under control. I can't guarantee anything, but we're gonna try.
What do you plan on doing with your winning?
Well, hopefully I can bring it back. We have a few errands to run out of town, and ideally I would like to be able to hand it out to those who need it most. But I'm not very good at making potions, I'm gonna be completely honest.
He puts his hand onto your shoulder, and he says,
Is he like 8 feet tall or something? And
"Oh,
I'm
he's
just
massive."
I'm like at his belly, but like my shoulders at his belly button, like they're there.
You're quite honorable. Go to the secondary voice chat.
Wait, really quick.
Okay.
I
heard.
During this time, I have
Oh, he
cast.
left.
Oh, can you not hear me?
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
During this time, I had cast invisibility on Archimedes, and I was having him keep an eye on Alara while this conversation was going on to see if she was reacting to it.
On which
The
one?
announcer?
The Alara. Got it.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
the conversation between Spider and Gruntusk, in case you're having a whisper conversation that I might overhear.
So Alara kind of isn't even involved in this conversation, if that matters.
Okay, I didn't know if she was paying attention or not.
She was not.
Nah, she went
Cool,
to the
cool,
bar
cool.
to have a drink. Let's be real.
I'm just paying attention to her.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Go to secondary voice channel, Spider.
Yes.
Guys, this secret whisper is brought to you by WizKid. No, I'm just kidding. So Brad, you cannot cast any epic level spells, right?
Correct.
And Kaelor, can you cast epic level spells yet?
I don't know if my slots are used up or not right now.
Well, I
Did you-
don't think I've seen you cast one yet, so I was curious.
Well, that was the. There was the. I could have sworn I did the Super Darkness one last time, and then before that I did the giant Sir Mousy impersonator.
It was like an epic level
Oh,
illusion spell.
right,
Yeah.
right. I do remember that now.
Oh wait, I did not do the Mega Darkness. It was just the epic level illusion spell. Yeah.
All right.
You get tier 2 spells next level up. I'm sure that'll be a while though.
Warlocks can. You just have to be Pact of the Tome.
Oh yeah, and your Pact of Rune. Which one? Or your
Pact of
chain?
Yeah.
The sploited.
Yes.
As for you casting invisibility on Archimedes, it flies around Ilara, and she is having a drink with an individual by the bar. And while she is there, this individual, I'm gonna roll a d100. See how sketchy he looks. Higher is sketchy. 27. Not that sketchy of an individual, kind of like fitting in, looking very, middle class, maybe even low middle class and whatnot. And as she says this, can I get a perception check from Archimedes?
It'll be at advantage because of keen sight.
Okay. So I've heard that we're doing well with our quota. Yeah, just keep it up. Another shipment will be here probably within the week. So keep on encouraging more fights and more betting. The more gambling we can encourage, the better that this will turn out. We should only have to do this for maybe a couple more weeks, and then we should be done. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Yeah, I know, but what can you do? It's the people who have all the money have the power. And right now, they have the money. Which means they have the power. Just keep your head down, keep doing your announcing, and it will all be fine. A couple more weeks. That's it. Yeah, you've said that already. Just keep going. And then they finish their drink, and they move on.
I will come back into my own site. What kind of shipments do you think that they could be expecting? Obviously not potions. They've got the little one over there making them, and I mean, if it's herbalism materials, then like there'd be better places for those to go. What else could they be moving through here?
At this point,
Am I a
Spider
part of this
returns.
conversation? Okay, I was like, am I a part of this conversation? Because okay, we might have another errand to run while we're here. Apparently the potion that I won was not made by our lovely friend Miss Moonshadow, and Gruntusk thinks that someone is profiting greatly off of the higher quality, no offense, Miss Moonshadow, higher quality potions, and he wants to find out who it is because we think they might be monopolizing.
Oh, I thought we had assumed that the council member was the one making quality potions.
I mean, we have no confirmation for sure, but we definitely have a hunch. but I'm going to go and have a lovely little. How would I? Sorry, that sentence wasn't supposed to come out of my brain, or out of my mouth. Um, I might have a lovely chat with our potion master friend and see what she might know.
All right.
Because this just doesn't seem right. People to
Kaelor,
You did.
Yes. Wait.
you seem to be comfortable in the shadows. Is it possible you could find some sort of back room here and see what they're hiding in the shadows?
I mean, of course. That's like literally what I do.
Smashing.
you do it very well. High five. Good job.
Alright. Kaelor's going to do. Yeah, we're gonna start off by, just kind of slipping around. Oh, no, don't mind me. I'm not doing anything important. I'm just going to go around the corner and gaseous form myself and start snooping around this place.
Okay, as you turn into a gas, I think we're carrying into a misty cloud. You are a misty cloud that is not invisible, for the record. It's like a cloud.
No, I will. I'll still be doing the sneaking. This is more of a
Allow you to get under
flipping
cracks.
through door cracks and
Yeah.
vents and whatnot.
All right. In that case, I'm going to need a stealth check from Kaelor, please.
All right.
DC is 18. Not an issue. So, Kaelor, you watch the crowd and whatnot. There are some back rooms that people are going in and out of. One of the back rooms, however, is guarded by an individual picking his nose. Seems to be a human male with a little bit of armor, sword on his side, shield as well, curly hair, blue eyes, whatnot. And he's just kind of watching around, bored, crossing his arms, waiting for the next fight to occur. And you just slip right under the door, not even being seen. As you stay close to the wall and whatnot. And as you get into the next room, it's a small like storage room. And you get in, and there are boxes and crates and whatnot. And probably in your gaseous form, there are like cracks in the crates and whatnot. You can enter, and you have dark vision, so it's not a big deal. You can see that inside these crates are a little bit of gold, a little bit of treasure here and there. But the things that you mostly take away from this are the bottles of epic cure disease. Quite a few. Maybe enough for 7 more tournaments? On top of that, the crates seem to have a symbol on them. The symbol looks like a webbed hand.
Webbed hand. Is it like an otherwise humanoid webbed hand, or is it like a looking like a frog or something?
Yeah, it looks froggish.
Froggish? Okay.
What else are you doing?
So, okay. So there's a disease. So if I'm understanding the recap correctly, there's a disease going around. So far, this place seems to be pretty much the sole source of the epic cure diseases to help the disease going around, and there's no other known cure.
There
Or am I
are like
inferring too much?
yeah, I mean, the cure would be like time and like rest and relaxation and stuff, but obviously for the elderly and the young, like it's hard for them to rest and relax and recover from it naturally. And according to them, it's just like a seasonal thing. It's like the flu. But normally they have these things under control in the city, but this time around it is not under control, and they're probably going to lose quite a number of people just from these typical yearly diseases.
Well, if I really want to sneak back here again, I can. I'm tempted to take those, but I'm not sure it's the prompt thing to do at this time. Okay, so I see the symbol on the crate. Is there anyone else in the room?
Nope, it's a storage room. While you are in gaseous form, maybe like one person comes in and grabs like a thing of gold to give to the next fighter. Not necessarily like the champion, but definitely like handing out what do you call it, bets of and whatnot. So as people fight, bets are made, and money is deposited in here, and then money is taken out for those people who win. So this is definitely like a vault, if like of some sort. There's not a lot of money. It looks like they probably clear out this vault or area at least once a night. So there's not like a ton of cash.
So,
Um,
two quick questions. So the webbed hand symbol, was it just on the medicine crate, or was it on like all the crates, or like
yeah, it was on all the crates.
all the? That's interesting. Okay, and then and did I when I was snooping around in the cure wounds epic, not cure wounds, epic cure potion box, was there like the same symbol on the potions, or like were they all from like Curations Incorporated, or were they a smorgasbord of different types of bottles and appearing manufacturers, or
Looked like the same manufacturer.
okay, but no webbed hand, I'm guessing, or
No.
no? Okay, all right. I will sneak back out and relay this to my new friend.
All right.
Does the was this the symbol that he's telling us about? Is it familiar in the sense of like the shop that we stopped by earlier?
The one shop that you stopped by, there are several shops that you stopped by, but
The one that I can't remember.
Indeed it is. It is the same.
All right. So we've got a council member who's closed shop since the destruction of the bridge and the death of his colleagues. However, his materials seem to still be being handed out over the black market. Somebody has the control of the city through this. Drakkar didn't seem to be very interested in, or at least he didn't ask us to look into this, right? I mean, we didn't specifically tell him we were going to an underground fighting market.
How does Muad respond?
He doesn't know. Sorry.
Well, what else? What else do you say?
I was reading epic feats. I'm sorry. I was doing my homework at the wrong time.
So, perhaps we need to find out more about the people who were killed, the Grung that were killed upon the tram. Perhaps we should try and pay this Kribblex a visit to see if he's doing this of his own free will. We have questions. More questions than answers at this point, unfortunately.
Thought Kribblex went missing as well, or I wrote down the wrong name.
Did he go missing just here? Just he hasn't been seen since he closed up the shop.
Rarely been seen.
Okay, so not missing is in the tram, but just missing because friend's dead.
Right.
Correct.
Probably. Okay. That's a correction.
If you guys ask around, maybe one person in this fight club has seen him and describes him as distraught, upset. Yeah. The people in the tram were all of Criblex's good friends and colleagues.
Well, perhaps we should pay his workshop a visit, see if we can find ourselves inside.
I think that's a good idea. Should we do that in the morning during regular hours, or do we want to take care of business under cover of night?
How late in the night is it, Jess?
It's probably 10 p.m.
Most frogs are nocturnal, right?
Yeah, some. I think.
Well,
If we go by, I can take a peep through his walls. That sounds weird, but I can look through his walls and see if anything's suspicious.
don't worry, Mondiv's
Okay.
room in the mansion is lead lined. Yes. Well, let's do that. We'll make our way into the carriage and go across town to Criblex's workshop.
All right. Gonna copy and paste you guys into the next room. So we're going to put you into a Seraphor alley. And you find said shop. And what you see, and now I need to remind myself what you see. As you look into the shop, how long does your see through the building last?
It lasts for 1 minute, but if I can see a small enough area for roided out Tinkerbell to go through, I can just send her in
All
and
right.
look through her eyes.
So the first thing that you notice is like the front part of the building is mostly the shop. There are a few potions here and there, nothing crazy jumping out at you. Some potions of healing, some potions of heroism, some potions of epic advantage and whatnot. And they're all labeled, so you probably see that pretty easily. Give me a perception check as you look into the back of the shop where you see the actual manufacturing facility. It seems like a typical alchemy shop. You see some books over by the side of the wall where there's like a bookshelf and whatnot. There is a big cauldron, a couple cauldrons with working research notes. You can see a bottle on a desk, two bottles on the desk, different desks that are shaking, quite literally like bobbing and moving a little bit. Not enough to like they'll fall over, but they are definitely moving. You see a bunch of crates and boxes and material components for making alchemical things, alchemical supplies and whatnot. And there is no one in. No one currently in.
Are there any small-ish places I can send my familiar?
I
Like
would
a
say yeah.
crack in the
There
wall.
like there's probably like a cracked window way up high that nobody would be able to get in unless they have flight.
Okay. Tinkerbell's invisible and flies into the window, and I
All
will
right.
go unconscious. Well, not unconscious, but
I feel like the right music for this is the do 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 do.
Let's get some sneak going. All right. Write it out. Tinkerbell is now inside the factory, the back half. You see the bottles that are right here on these two different desks, and they are kind of shaking a little bit. You see a bookshelf right here, and they are lots of bottles here as well. Lots of swirling liquids, but the bookshelf here just is very well organized. Is there anything particular you would like to look at?
Nothing in the production room currently. Is there a sense of where maybe his bedroom or his study would be?
This is his study. There's no bedroom here. You assume he lives elsewhere. This is mostly a factory of some sort.
I know, like, a manager's desk where he would keep, like, important notes, or, like, a safe in the wall or something.
You definitely see that there are notes over here by like a worker's desk. Lots of important notes and whatnot.
Okay, Tinkerbell's gonna start reading those to try and see if there's any specific orders or, like, be right back in 10 minutes kind of thing. Or maybe, like, a reminder to do something.
Okay. The main thing that you start to discern is make an Arcana check. There aren't like, it's not notes that you or I would be able to figure out. It's like notes that an alchemist would be able to figure out. So make an Arcana check as you kind of read these notes to see if you can piece together exactly what he was working on. Natural 20. 28. With that, you discern that he was working on extended spells. Particularly spells, potions that when you drink, like invisibility, it doesn't last for like an hour, it lasts for several days. Or when drinking this type of potion, it would be a potion of flying, but again, lasts for several days. Or a potion with Pass Without a Trace. And again, it lasts for several days. He's extending the times of these potions by a great deal. And that's what his latest research is in. In terms of recent as today is what these notes are.
So it could be the reason people aren't seeing him is just because he's testing out these potions. I'm relaying everything to the group because at this point his body is just the speaker. But nothing seems to be out of place. Like, nothing he's like being coerced into doing. Just kind of he's just kind of distressed because his friends are missing at this point. But it doesn't seem like it's being used for anything.
As soon as you think about things being misplaced, you look over at that bookshelf over in the corner, and as you look it up and down, you realize that it has a lot of volumes, a lot of books that of like his former mentors as well as former research notes. He's got lots of books with his research notes, and one of them is very much missing.
Is it part of the set?
It is part of a set.
Mm-hmm. What is the set?
What might this...
Encyclopedia Britannica.
It looks to be a set of more nefarious types of potion making. We're talking poisons. And it seems like there's like a book that's like minor poisons and like agitations that will give you diarrhea. Second one's like these poisons will knock someone out for several days. And then the third volume is, you assume, the most deadly.
These are the ones that will kill you forever.
But it's missing, and you just assume that is the one that is missing.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Just trying to see if Tinkerbell has pockets. I don't think so. Is there anything else you guys want Tinkerbell to look for, since it kind of seems to be more or less a dead end without speaking to Cribblex in person?
I mean, this is like in a workshop room, right? Is there any indication that he also sleeps here? Like there's an area that would have like a cot or anything on it?
Nothing that you can see. And I'm going to need a perception check from Tinkerbell.
that is wisdom. Awesome.
DC is 18.
I'm adding a 10 to that.
You're adding
Oh,
a 10 to that.
D10.
A D10.
Sweet.
All right. Tinkerbell also notices something kind of like wedged between the board. Something is hidden, in essence. It's behind all the books. Something that you wouldn't find unless you were really looking at it. But Tinkerbell saw something like kind of folded and pushed back against the books on the back of the bookshelf. And as Tinkerbell kind of pulls them out a little bit, she finds maps. Maps that are outlining what look to be safe, quote unquote safer, jungle routes. And they are signed by a Mordock.
The puzzle comes together. Tinkerbell's going to grab those and I don't want to say throw them out the window, but hand them to
Catch.
somebody out the window.
Archimedes.
Hello.
Jeremy?
Oh, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah,
you.
booted out a second.
Oh, sorry. I was saying Archimedes will be up at the window to help ferry the maps.
All right. You grab said maps. And yeah, you can also see that they are of the Seraphora jungle, and they seem to be the safer routes of the Seraphora jungle. But otherwise, they are signed, or at least have like a signature of like designed and written by Mordock.
Do any of them look like they've been annotated by Criblex or have a route marked or like an X marks the spot kind of?
They have been annotated by Mordock, and as you look at them, there are certain paths that would be better paths to like get to the outside of the crater versus to get to certain ruins, to get certain places. In a different, give me an investigation check to see if you can make like an idea of which ink is older than or newer than the others. Oh yeah, with that, you determine that there is definitely some ink that is brand new. These maps look oldish, probably months if not years old. But there's ink that is pretty new, and it seems to be a route through the jungle to the outside of the crater and up and out the crater. A staircase, if you will, like a natural crag that allows someone to escape the crater. And that is outlined.
Okay.
Would we be able to remember which way the Grundlekin left and be able to kind of position where that would be on the map, see if anything lines up?
From what you remember, the Grundlekin was heading directly for that crag.
I feel smart, but also that is bad news.
Mm-hmm. Do any of these maps also show a safe route to where approximately the tram fell?
Where the tram fell, not necessarily related to the trails, but you do see like a thin wire across the map that does show where the tram is. It's nowhere of like interest, like it's not of great interest in anywhere in terms of the trail. But you do know now probably around where the tram would have fallen.
That'd be a good place to maybe pick up some clues as to who actually was killed and who they were, if there's any clues on them. All right, so giant monster running through the forest with a possible collaborator and a way out of the jungle. And of course, still no Criblex.
But he was here at least a day ago. Right? I think I'm gonna leave Tinkerbell in here,
Sure.
at least for the night. And that's her.
All right.
Good
You
idea.
leave Tinkerbell. And is she hiding?
Bye,
Is she invisible, or what's she
Tinkerbell.
doing?
She's invisible.
She is invisible. Got it. All right. Tinkerbell is invisible, and she's going to hang out in the corner. And
Go
there
cause
is,
some
again, the
chaos.
bottle right here and here are like jiggling. And she's probably just like eyeing them, but otherwise.
That's something we
Jesse,
can.
you have. Sorry, go.
I was just gonna say that's something we can see through the window, or is that just something she can see?
Only she can see, but probably relayed by Muad.
Yes.
What kind of role would it be to sort of gather what those two jars are if they're just like magically mixing like a magical centrifuge overnight or something?
It seems too random to be that, but go ahead and give me an Arcana check. After Muad'Dib kind of explains it to you. Just as you come to mind as to what it could be, unfortunately for Tinkerbell, the bottles explode, and out come some bottle golems, and they immediately turn towards Tinkerbell, and I'm going to need Tinkerbell to roll initiative.
Security system.
Interesting. That is not the page I wanted. I just don't remember if she's. Oh, it's just my initiative. That's not great.
This is on the second floor, Jesse.
It's all one floor, so it's all.
Oh, okay.
If you none of you have gone into the shop yet, but yeah, Tinkerbell is in the back of the factory. And let me open up the bottle golem, and we'll
Jesse,
just do a quick initiative.
Quick question.
Yes. Ooh, look at that.
Say I had a feat that lets me move on my initiative count. Would that also extend to my familiar or not?
I have no idea. Let's allow it.
Okay. Tinkerbell flies 60 feet.
Where's she
I assume
flying?
that out.
All right. Just as she flies out, probably gonna hit the window and not actually Tinkerbell, but just because I really wanted to do this. And we're gonna roll a d8, and Diov, you would know that the potion that was just thrown at Tinkerbell that missed, you would recognize it as a potion of paralysis, which would cause paralysis for about 1 minute if it struck Tinkerbell, but Tinkerbell was out the window at the time, therefore does not hit her. And you see Tinkerbell whoosh, fly out, and just as she does, the bottle explodes, and otherwise things go quiet once more.
Does it look like the golems are just out now, or did they get sucked back into their body?
You are not in there, so you don't know.
Cool.
I would know.
Actually, Archimedes would be flying by the window, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they zoop back into the bottle.
And they zoop. Okay.
True
Yeah.
sight.
What was that?
That's not. They have true sight.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is a very powerful place with very powerful magic users. That would not surprise me in the least.
Yes. It's just interesting. Usually golems don't have true sight. Usually they have blind sight or tremor sense.
Friendly reminder, we are in a completely different plane of existence where anything happens.
Well, same plane of existence, just different planet.
Well,
Yeah, but on our
okay, Captain
planet,
Smartass, you know what I meant.
If it
plants don't
makes
grow
you
like that.
if it makes you feel any better, they were rolling perception checks, and Tinkerbell, they were using their passive perception, and I was waiting for Tinkerbell to like rummage through shit to set off their passive.
Well, Muad did thinks that they have
Sure.
true sight.
Well, shall we retire until the morning?
I don't think that would be a bad idea.
What is Kaelor doing at this time?
As we retire for the night.
Yeah, we need to go Mimi's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go along with going the Mimi's, I guess. I don't really have anything else on the agenda.
Are there any questions that you had about the scenes that just occurred?
Excuse me.
Not in particular.
All right. Anyone else?
I'm gonna, for just a few hours, sort of leaf through the. Oh God, there's 3 books and they all seem like really important. I can read. I'm gonna go through the Codex of Jungle Lore, be a team player, and itch my trigger finger for the enchantments and lost spells books.
All right. Go ahead and give me a investigation check as you peer through it.
Ooh, very nice.
As you peer through this book, you discern that the jungle lore, there are a lot of species of plants inside the jungle. You learn that these plants have actually been used and cultivated in Seraphor itself to give it a nice, vibrant look. Seraphor is covered by plants and whatnot. However, the plants up in Seraphor do not have the same regenerative abilities as the ones down in the jungle of Namaqua. The jungle of Namaqua, it seems like you cut something down and like 5 minutes later it's back. Whereas in Seraphor, you cut something down and it grows like a normal plant. But a lot of these plants have been used for medicinal purposes as well as for food and eating purposes. You also learned that the majority of the jungle denizens are beast-like type creatures, definitely resembling those of dinosaurs. But with having extra flares about them, and generally anything of like extra planar or extra stellar type of abilities. You also determined that a lot of the beasts, there are no intelligent or intelligent-esque beings like humanoids that inhabit the jungle. If they do, it's usually the minds outside of the jungle itself. But you also find out that there is like an undead section of the Seraphor jungle where beasts that are also undead inhabit. You figure out that a lot of these beasts have almost dual type, in the sense that there's celestial and then there's beast and then there's celestial beasts, and there's undead and then there's beasts and then there's undead beasts, and so on and so forth. So it's a very strange thing where they are dual type beasts, mostly resembling dinosaurs in this jungle. Is that good enough?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting to read the whole book tonight, so. That's it for me. I'm just gonna switch out some spells for our escapades tomorrow.
All right. Anyone else? Anything else from anyone else? Cool.
The plant clipping to see if it grows like it did in the jungle or if it grows like a normal plant.
Just as Diov is reading this, you're like, well, fuck, and it doesn't grow nearly as much or as fast as what you were expecting.
There's something in the soil.
Yeah, so the soil is cursed, not the plants themselves.
Spiders just contemplate laying in bed, staring at the ceiling, contemplating the fact that they're going to have to probably fight a frog.
Frog person. I mean,
Frog person, but
high?
still.
Do we get high if we lick the frog?
Oh my god!
Or dead.
5d8
50-50.
poison.
I'm resistance, I can take it.
Okay, not all of us are, honey bunny.
I'm the tester.
All right. And then everyone, Kaelor, are you doing anything before bed?
I feel like there's something getting hinted at, but I don't know what it is.
Any of those darkness spells that Diov found in the old journal? Do you want to
Oh wait,
study
so
those?
I do know about them. I thought
Yeah,
we
you
were
were here last session.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're
Yes.
talking about keeping stuff away from you. That was from way long ago.
Okay. So
Much longer ago.
Okay. So I was remembering correctly the first time before I got confuzzled. I would like to study those.
All right. Do you have those spells immediate, Diov, or do you want me to just copy and paste?
I'll just copy and paste. I have them somewhere in Discord.
All right, cool. I will copy and paste them to you, Kaelor, and then you can choose to utilize them. Just make sure you make a note that you are currently utilizing them or not. That way you stay organized yourself, and at some point we will introduce them into D&D Beyond so that it's more easily referenceable. But here they are. I'm going to start copying and paste them. All right. Anything else from anyone else? All right, everyone go ahead and spend a ration and take a long rest.
Don't need to spend a ration in my tower, just.
Oh, sorry.
What's dinner for tonight, Diov?
Let's see. Dinner for tonight.
Is it frog legs?
Oh my god.
No,
Yes.
I'll say it's some strange dish that you're not really sure how it was cooked, but it's from campaign 1's like being stationed in different places with access to the different planes, so they learned how to hunt elemental creatures and cook them. That's a facsimile of that within the town.
I would like to point out that is awesome foreshadowing. Thank you.
So yes, this is a fire elemental pudding with a air elemental myrmidon reduction.
It starts out as
Snazzy.
very hot and then cools in your throat.
This is so weird.
All right. Everyone take a long rest. You all wake up and exit Diov's tower, and it is now a new day in Seraphor, and you hear some hustle and bustle out in the city. It sounds like people are getting ready for something. What do you all do?
Yeah, go find out what the hubbub is about.
Yeah.
As you guys exit the Thorn and Tonic Tavern, it seems like people are putting up flags of some sort, as well as signs and signposts and decorations and extra flowers here and there. And you pull someone off to the side and ask them what the hell is going on, and they just say, well, it's Seraphor Day. You know, our kind of birthing of the city.
Mm-mm.
Of course, and I reach over and I pinch Kaelor, say, "You're not wearing any green."
What? I feel like you just made that up.
You're telling the lore keeper that he made something up.
I mean, if anyone's gonna make anything up, it would be the lore keeper. Because why would anyone question you? You're the lore keeper.
I'm not the lore maker. I'm the lore keeper.
He who keeps the lore makes the lore.
Yeah. I guess I would make a history check, but we just found out about this place. There's not really anything I would know about Seraphor Day.
Give it a try. DC of 35.
Woohoo! History?
Yeah, history. Yeah. It sounds like an Independence Day sort of deal. And as you're thinking on the street and people are like cheerily going about their day, trying to get dressed, and everyone's dressing all festive and wearing green and whatnot, Diov was able to figure it out from context clues that everyone's wearing green for whatever reason. And you hear someone say, "Look out! Everyone! Look out!" and you hear screams and people shouting and moving and getting out of the way. And as you look down the street, you can see barreling towards you are very large creatures, dinosaurs, and they are barreling towards you in a stampede. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
God. Okay.
My favorite.
It is the morning.
Oh god. I'm not sure if this is an attack or if we just accidentally walked into the participation area of the running with the bulls for this town.
Probably a little of both.
Kaelor, still waiting on you.
What? Oh, it didn't. Oh, it just didn't take.
All right, adding your turn, you click on your number. And you fill it out yourself.
There we go.
Is this the raptor things that we saw earlier, or is this something else?
They are similar, yes. They are very similar, but maybe a little bit different. Looks like they have like electricity coming off of them. So yes, as you look upon them, you see these ankylosauruses that have these extra armored skin and thick spikes coming off of them. And then you see these velociraptors that have this electricity static coming off of them. They do have chains around their necks. Looks like they were trying to be domesticated and very much failed. And they are charging in your general direction. Kaelor, what are you doing as they are charging towards you?
How is the crowd seeming to react right now?
Running away. All of them getting into like an alley or getting into somewhere, going indoors, shutting the door, closing the windows and whatnot. They are fearful.
Okay. Ooh, boy. Oh boy. Are there crowds outside of the alleyway, or is it just kind of scattered people, or?
Yeah, people are scattered. So if you wanted to do like an area of effect, you would be able to without the need for worrying about other people.
Okay. That's what I needed to know. Oh god! Fireball? Yeah, fireball. Let's do a fireball.
There are so many flowers on like the sides of the roof and the windowsills and whatnot, and you see Kaelor begin to working his magic and unleash this massive fireball.
And Pipple singing in the background.
No, the crowd is gone, so don't have to worry about the crowded area. But all of these beautiful flowers, these poor flowers. Dang. All right, cool. This is 40 points of damage as an explosion of fire occurs, and these guys are gonna take some massive damage, except for one of them, which will take 20 points of damage. But otherwise, all those beautiful flowers are gone. Anything else, Kaelor?
I will strategically reposition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, you're going further down the alleyway.
Run!
Muad, wisdom saves against who?
All of them.
All of them. All right, here we go.
Command.
1, 2. 1, 2. Does command, do you need to understand language to understand it?
One word command to a creature you can see within range.
Anything else in that spell?
It doesn't understand my language.
It does not understand your language.
Okay. Alright, Jesse.
Listen, we've
You
been
know
playing this
what?
game for a very long time.
Yeah.
Stop!
All right,
Ah!
well- Cool. Magic Tinkerbell's now going to cast Synaptic Static. I need
Alright.
all of them to make intelligence saves.
Guess how intelligent they are.
That's actually plus.
Woo!
Yeah, they all fail. So they have muddled thoughts. for 1 minute. And during that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. I can't imagine they need concentration.
You never know.
And then at the end of their turn, they make another intelligence saving throw to get rid of the d6.
Another intelligence saving throw to get rid of the d6. Got it. All right. Anything else?
1, 2, 3. We're good.
All right. These Commitoraptors are going to, let's see, it's going to propel itself forward. So first thing it's going to get is right in front, and then it is fast and is going to blindly just rush forward and igniting itself. Okay, so the Commitoraptor channels the essence of a celestial comet, igniting itself with celestial energy. It then propels itself at a blinding speed in a straight line up to its speed. Any creature in the Commitoraptor's path must make a dexterity saving throw. That is going to be Muad and Syder. Dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they take this much bludgeoning and this much radiant. In addition, the direction force impacts knock creatures prone, and the scorching area is damage. Both of you are going to fail. You're going to take 57 bludgeoning and 42 radiant damage. And the line... And Tinkerbell, apparently, because I forgot Tinkerbell's right there. There is a line right here, and it's blazing of radiant energy. And it is still, like, if you end your turn on this line, it's not going to be good news for you. It's still, like, flaming. The Commitoraptor is going to take that damage as well. Half that damage, and probably perish. 21 minus 21, and then minus 29? 28. Nope, we're good. All right. And that's going to be Diov's turn. Syder, start rolling.
Ah, goodness. Everything's coming up roses.
Shit.
We're going to go ahead and I need a... God damn it, where the fuck? Ah, there it is. I need a wisdom save from big armored dude in front.
Ankylosaur. Negative. Oh boy.
I reach out as it's barreling down the street, and it just slows a little and it stops as I grip a hold of its mind and say, "We are friend." And that I will command it to turn and attack the raptor behind.
Got it. Anything else?
I get to cast a first level spell for free. Well, not for free, but that upcast to a 5th level magic missile on the velociraptor that just burnt through my...
All right.
35 force damage.
How would you like to kill it?
I just, one hand goes out to the Ankylosaurus, the other hand goes out, and that hand burns blue, fires missiles off up its butthole.
Beautiful. The other Commitoraptor is going to rush forward. It does not have the ability to do the Celestial Comet Strike, but it does have the ability to multi-attack. And therefore, it is going to make 3 attacks. 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws. And these have lightning inside of the claws as well. 21, 15, and 16.
I'm going to cast Shield.
D6 from each attack.
A d6?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll
As
1d6 and just negate that from everything. 5, so probably none of them are going to hit.
Oh, then I don't even need to cast Shield.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. What was that from Mod Dip?
Epic static.
Nice.
It is going to dash using its bonus action, Agile Dash, and is going to continue going off in this direction, seemingly to escape. Syder.
Okay. Sorry, I would have rolled sooner, but things were happening and I had to strategize over and over again. So this one is our buddy with the heart,
yeah.
correct? Okay. 15, 25, 30. And then I am going to attack this motherfucker with 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Not my
do you have
best
advantage?
work. For what?
I don't know. Do you have any kind of advantage? Because none of them hit.
No, I have nothing.
Then none of them hit?
You know what? Can that work for... Oh no, it's the total damage roll. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, that was... You know what? No, we're gonna do... Wow, I was really hoping to not have to use this yet. We're gonna do one more attack for my bonus and pray it hits. Everybody, fingers crossed.
Woo!
God damn.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
Nope.
Anything else?
I'm gonna cry on the inside and a bit on the outside.
All right. This Ankylosaurus is going to waddle, 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 dash as an action, and get right up to the Comitosaur. Can't do much else. This Ankylosaurus is going to come up to Spider.
Me,
To make 3
yeah.
attacks, 1 with its tail club and 2 with its tail spikes. 18 to hit, 15, and 23.
The 23 hits.
17 piercing damage as a tail spike just whacks you right through the armor.
Minus a d6.
Minus a
Really?
d6. Thank you for the reminder. 3. 20
It's gonna tie, so it'll still hit.
Perfect. 17. All right, Kaelor, back to you. What did start
Okay. Well, seeing as things are not quite winded down a little bit, you know what?
Sorry.
I am going to just go to the good old reliable intermediary. Ray of sickness on that one down the alleyway.
All right, Ankylosaurus, they have
Ooh.
a pretty decent con.
Only 13. Oof. Oh, I forgot how little that is.
All right, 31 will hit, 13 points of damage, con save. I don't think it is poisoned, but it will take that damage. And anything else?
Kaelor is wishing he thought that spell selection through more. That's it.
Muad, who are you frostbiting?
Should be to the right. Frostbite this guy.
All right, and that is a con save.
Yes.
21.
9 points of cold damage.
All right, 9 points of cold damage.
Has disadvantage on the next weapon attack.
And disadvantage.
And Tinkerbell's gonna soul rip.
Still alive.
Oh yeah, 132 hit points.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, there we go, baby.
Touch spell. Where is she flying? Oh, okay, I see you. Over there. Got it. 31 to the Commitoraptor. All right. Anything else, Muad?
Hang on. I just need to make sure it needs. Oh, yep, that's it.
Be sure to update your Roll20 health so we all can see how badly you're hurt.
Oh, right. I did for Tinkerbell, not for myself.
All right. And the Commitoraptor, what are they going to do? Yeah, it's going to do, first off, it's going to do its reaction to Tinkerbell. So Tinkerbell make a dex save after it took damage. You see its like feathers begin to charge with some sort of static electricity as it tries to do a retributive retributive strike against Tinkerbell. And that's going to be 7 lightning damage if she did not make the dexterity save. And then it's going to... it got hit pretty hard. It's going to bite and claw against Tinkerbell.
D6.
And it doesn't matter. None of them are going to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Diov.
All right. So we just got the one. Oh no, we got the big guy left too. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I really wanted to make a roided out Tinkerbell token.
Actually, Tinkerbell passed that. It's my spell attack modifier.
Okay.
Modifier.
Lightning damage on a failed saving throw. It does not say half damage, so no damage.
Yeah.
All right, Diov.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cast on the big ankylosaur. You know, he doesn't look like very dexterous. Let's make it a dex save.
All right. They are not dexterous.
Oh wow. Okay, we'll do this one. All right. It's 10d6 lightning damage.
ND6, 32. All right. As it zaps him right there through. Anything else?
Another first level match missile at him.
39 points, minus 39. Anything else?
That I think will do it. I'll let Spider.
All right, Spider, go for it.
All right, we're gonna try this again.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. All of them are going to hit.
Thank God.
Looking at the damage, 20, 38, 40, 51. So I got 9 points of damage left.
Well, and then I'm going to use my menacing attack on one of them as a maneuver. So I need a wisdom save.
Probably gonna pass or fail.
So they are now frightened of me until my next turn.
All right, they only have 9 hit points left.
And then fuck it, I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do for a bonus action. I'm gonna do a Sentinel stance, and we're gonna hit one more time.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And then that would be doubled.
And how would you like to kill it?
They're so cute. Like, for me personally, I think they're adorable, but I'm sure Spider's just like, I fucking hate this spiny little piece of shit. And she's just gonna, like, swing her sword 180 and just over her head, like, dig the sword into the shoulder, like, just behind the elbow, like, through, like, the perfectly through the rib cage to pierce the heart, and it's just gonna drop dead.
And it drops dead. This ankylosaur is going to now wail on this velociraptor and deal 32 points of damage with that, another 29 and another 16, and that is plenty for this velociraptor to be dead after this ankylosaur just takes it out. And at the beginning of this round, you hear, "Wait! Don't kill them! Save the last one!" shouting from the guard, dressed in the Dracarith's guard, shouting, "Don't kill them!" But otherwise, they are all dead except for the dominated monster.
Can we keep the one?
It's
I
up
hate
to
the
you.
other one because it beat the shit out of me. But can we keep this one?
It's only bound to me for an hour, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Any
Okay.
of
Well,
y'all
where the
know-
hell's that guard?
Do any of y'all know Hold Beast? Or Have you
No.
ever been, beast catcher, rat catcher, zookeeper, or anything like that?
I am a stabby human. I don't do spells.
I mean, I can turn it into dust. I don't
Well-
think that's what he meant by keep it. So.
Well, while it's still under Diov's control, I am going to pet the other one and tell it did a good job. You are such a good job. You did so good. Yes.
As the yep,
Pet,
go ahead.
pet.
Let Kaelor know if the spell's about to run out before the guard gets here.
I mean, it's an hour, so I'm sure it will be
Okay.
fine.
All right.
And as the guards get here, they're huffing and puffing, and they just go, thank you so much for stopping them. And you see these guards, they're both human and just in complete disarray. Hair is all backwards. They seem to have like singed armor from some sort of a lightning strike. And by this point, this trail of radiant energy dissipates. And the ankylosaur just comes over with Spider, like scratching it, giving it scritches. And they both look so concerned, and they just go, "We are so sorry. They got loose. We were trying to train. Oh god. Oh, Drakar's gonna kill us."
Wait, you can train these things?
Trying. We
Do
were
you
trying.
have a license for these things?
Not
Jesse,
quite.
did these things?
I'm sorry, I need to see your license and registration, please.
Do these things look like juveniles, or does it look like they were really stupid and captured just some wild fucking animals and thought they could?
They do not look juvenile. They look like they are. Yeah, they look like they're stupid.
I look at him and I walk the creature up to him and I say, "You want to kill yourselves? Go ahead, but I could loan you a book or two on the benefits of raising these things from hatchling."
Listen, if you find hatchlings, let us know. It's hard enough to get these things out in the wild, but finding a nest with a bunch of them there? No, we found these isolated. Don't know why they were isolated, but they were somehow separated from their herd. And Jakarth wanted to take them in, see if we could use them in some sort of way. But as you can see, they're a little bit more difficult than what we expected.
Perhaps some stronger chains then.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I can talk to him for like 10 minutes if you want. See what's up with them.
What do you mean, talk with them?
Is that not
There's a way
normal
with the
thing here?
beasts.
Wait. Just for clarification, are these city guards or are they like just generic guards?
City guard.
There's
Seraphor's
paladins,
guard.
right?
Yep, they're paladins.
That explains a lot. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and try and talk to the ankylosaur.
All right, what do you say?
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good.
Ah, shit. He's dominated. Right.
You
Uh,
are very good.
so how are these people treating you? You okay? You angry or something? Why'd you run away?
Food tastes bad. Want to
giving.
go back to herd.
Why were you separated from the herd?
Big monster. Big thing with horns. Attack herd. Herd scatter. Scatter everywhere. I run far away.
Should you show him a drawing of the murder toddler, see if it's the same one?
I assume it's the murder toddler. I'm just gonna assume that.
Jesus.
At this point, you could be like,
Oh
it's
my
a
God.
T-Rex, and it's like, no, it was the Grendelkin. It's the Grendelkin. It's always the Grendelkin. What kind of food do you like? Maybe I can get him to give you some better stuff.
Ruffalo fruits.
I will repeat that to the guards because I don't want to butcher that.
Truffalo
Ruffalo
fruits. Truffalo
Oh,
fruits. They're
truffalo.
pretty hard to find.
Well,
But
maybe and it'll help you train your Ankylosaurus. Or we can just let him loose and have you guys go catch him.
that won't be necessary.
That's what I thought.
Would-
Kaelor has another genius animal handler idea.
Okay.
I'm going to crouch down, and do I notice any genitals on the ankylosaur?
Female.
Okay, I'm going to go look at the dead one.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god. Above a 50, it's a male. I don't know where this is going. It's a 100. It's a male.
Okay, well, it wasn't just horny, because clearly they got both sex. And that's all Kaelor knows about handling.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna jerk off
Oh
a dead
my god,
Ankylosaur?
no.
I was seeing this going a way different direction, and I'm really happy it didn't go.
Can I punch Kaelor?
Of course.
No, hang on. He has this, as bad as this is. This might be a good idea.
Oh god, it's going there.
Are we gonna milk the dead Ankylosaur?
Hey,
Oh my god, no.
would you be amenable to starting a new herd here, and the guards will help you out if you help them?
As long as I get my babies.
Oh,
You already
You'll
Wait,
have
you had offspring
babies.
before this.
No offspring. Too ugly to be mated.
oh,
Kaelor,
Jesse,
start
that's-
Jesse, I
milking.
fucking hate you.
Pulling from experience is what are you gonna say?
I was going to, but you're the only one of us with children. So.
Oh, I hate all
Lord.
of you.
Kaelor, start milking.
Oh,
First
God.
off, I'm gonna need a persuasion check from Wadib. This is at least a DC 19 because why not?
19.
DC 19. It's fine.
Oh, I thought I
It'll-
was convincing Kaelor.
Oh no, you were convincing the Ankylosaurus.
Okay.
Mm,
I can't control Kaelor. No one can control Kaelor.
apparently not.
For
The
helping
guard
someone
is-
become a mother.
The guards are just standing there like dumbfounded, like, is that really how you're supposed to do it? As Kaelor is showing them some interesting
I
techniques.
give him assistance with
Wait.
my mage.
What? No, Kaelor's not doing that. Kaelor flopped over the other side. He
He
says,
came up with the idea.
you know, you mentioned milking, and Kaelor still has not put 2 and 2 together yet. And he's like, "Are you sure?" Okay, I mean, I've never tried it before, but I mean, I guess it's not going to kick me right now.
Where
As I go
are
up to the female one
Ankylosaurus,
and I
Zed?
try regular old milking, and I'm like, am I doing it right?
Got
Well, I
like a little
assume-
stool out.
I assume
With
they're
the
not
pen.
mammalian.
They are not mammalian.
No, but Kaelor doesn't know enough about animals to know this. He said,
He's milking their spike.
I think this is a nipple, maybe. I'm not sure, or is it just a wart?
The guards are like, okay, we get it. We understand where you're going with this. I think that we have a decent idea, and I think we can possibly do something about this and produce some babies from this. Would you mind giving her a name? As the mother of all ankylosaurs in the city of Seraphor, she should have a name.
Ugosaurus Rex.
Uglosaurus.
That's rude.
Oh god. Wait, does this mean that all of the captive ankylosaurs are gonna be ugly now?
How about Kardashosaurus?
I think we should let Sam name her, because of tormenting
I
with
need
Meg.
bleach in my eyes
The
and
image
in
of
my
milking it.
ears. Ugh, stop it.
Well, we'll let you sit on that for a minute.
Wait, what was
Uh,
Octomom's name?
Oh god.
You know
Nadia.
what? Spider's just gonna walk away from this. Y'all know what I look like. You can find me later.
All right. The
Just
guards
crying in the corner.
thank you profusely and apologize for the mess, and they immediately recruit other guards to help clean up the mess. And
I could tell tell Nadia to obey their commands while they have it, and I say to the head guard, "You have about 45 minutes to get the thing properly chained up."
very good, very good. Yes, we'll get there.
Onwards to the
Like right at the minute ends, or get there early.
Oh, I mean, I'll concentrate for as long as I can, but I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna last an hour.
I mean,
Didn't
who can
take my
last an hour?
Well, I take my little magical pill.
All right.
Wizard Hut.
To the Wizard Hut. As you guys are heading towards the Wizard Hut, again, people are getting excited for Seraphor Day. And how about Muad, roll me a d10, please, for a random event.
God, might be down.
Why can I not find the actual table for Seraphor downtime events? The fuck?
Because it's just a good time in the city where nothing bad is going to happen.
No, that's not true.
Right?
What the heck? All right, 5. Let's see. Therefore, random occurrences. Number 5. Perfect.
Please be a mugging. Please be a mugging. Please be a mugging.
So you guys are walking down the street, and as you do, you notice that there is a memorial, and you see people who are laying flowers and laying things at this memorial that is constructed. There seems to be a deity, and there seems to be a candle inside the memorial, but otherwise, people are laying flowers and other goodies at this memorial site.
Could I go and pay my respects at the memorial site, but do a sort of a surreptitious investigation in the shrine to see if there's any like clues or names or information that I could get?
I'm
Sure.
going to join Diov to remove any suspicion if he seems like he's standing and looking at things longer than he should.
All right. Go ahead and surreptitiously roll a perception or investigation.
I'll assist.
All right, with that 30, looking pretty good. There it is, right there. All right. So you learn that the people that were on the tram were specifically. These are the names. I'm gonna type them out for ease. Islod Shadowgloom, Oswald Gearwiz, as well as Thorin Ironroot. And you gather that they were all alchemists, but judging by the notes that were left, things like we will miss your showmanship, Islod, and how you were able to produce amazing different kinds of concoctions through your art, and you always had a smile on your face, yada yada. Oswald had beautiful engineering inventions. He was always trying to push the forefront of engineering through alchemical properties. In essence, he was famous for making the robot in a bottle, where you turn the bottle upside down, pour its contents, and it will immediately construct and form into, like, it will go from like liquid metal into solid metal and make like a little construct that way. And then Thorin Ironroot is known for herbal alchemy, and expertly crafting remedies from jungle flora. Definitely one of the individuals who was more about healing and antidotes to certain diseases, as well as just being an all-around good person.
Okay.
Did I mention they were all grown?
Yeah, well, we knew that already.
Got it.
So, dude could be just mourning his friends. Dude could have also killed all his friends so he could gain control of the potions market. He could be behind the actual drop. Or somebody else could be behind it and he's worried that he's next, but he's also supplying... You know what? He's supplying potions, but he's also getting maps that could be getting out. I don't know. It's all still wishy-washy, but the getting out of the crater isn't necessarily a novel thing, right? Like that's what the tram was for, so that you could safely leave the city and go other places for trading and stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, I still have no idea. I'm not putting it all together yet.
The tram was a safe way, supposedly safe way, to get out of the city and for normal people to get out safely. Sure, you could get out in other ways, like if you were going to fly, but as you've learned, there are lots of flying creatures that would easily pick off an easy target in the sky, such as a flying individual, a small humanoid individual.
Oh, all right.
I think we need to talk to our frog friend.
We don't have any idea what precisely happened with the tram, right? We don't know if the line snapped in the middle or if it snapped at one end or the other.
I would say that you've discerned that it did snap in the middle. It's not, or at least not on the Seraphor end. It definitely did not snap on the Seraphor
Right.
end.
So
It was
either
taut
something
and then it loose.
So either something in transit aboard the tram caused it, or someone interfered outside.
How close was the exit through, the step canyon to the anchor point for the tram?
It is the edge of the crater on the top side of the crater, if that helps.
The exit for the
Yeah.
tram is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but would it make sense someone to leave through the step canyon? And
Generally no. The crag canyon, still not very safe.
I'm saying someone left through the canyon and sabotaged the rope. Would that be feasible, or is it just easier to take the tram one day, just wait until the right time to cut it?
I guess I'm not following what you're saying.
I think it was sabotage from the other end by someone maybe cutting the rope or weakening it enough to where a certain point it would fall. And if it would
Look
be easier
like an accident?
Yeah. And see if it would just be easier to go on the tram and then wait till the specific tram is going through, or go through the jungle, out through the canyon, and then cut the rope and then go back.
I see what you're
More-
saying. You do not know yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's all assumptions. Cool.
I will just, since I have eidetic memory, I'll commit the wording of the obituaries to memory. And move on.
Okay. You guys head. Kaelor, are you doing anything?
Sorry, didn't realize
You
it's still
look-
on mute. Nope, I'm not doing anything.
All right. Let's see. Going back, and you guys head over to the direction that Drakarth led you to before, or at least told you about, and you find a small little cottage in the middle of Seraphor. Not too out of the ordinary. It's definitely quaint. It's small. And I need to... All right. Cool, I don't have the picture of it. Awesome. I will figure it out. So, you arrive at this quaint little cottage building, and, there's people walking around and whatnot, but otherwise it's not that big of a deal. Anything going on while you do this?
Do we know if anything happened to the wizard, or...
No, we don't. We just know that he constantly is just skipping town without telling anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a recluse. Not quite a hermit, just never around kind of thing.
As we get closer, I will cast Detect Magic just to see if there's anything on the outside of his house that would be dangerous.
I still have that ongoing 60-foot radius around me to detect magic.
All right. You definitely detect a lot of conjuration magic coming from this wee little cottage.
All right.
Anyone with magic want to do something? Because I am not touching this place.
Yeah.
Give me the heebie-jeebies.
Hold on just a second. What is Arcane Recovery? Higher. I am gonna go ahead and drop my 9th level spell and cast Anti-Magic Field around myself.
Okay.
Which means that until the spell ends, it moves with me. It's a 10-foot radius around me. And spells and other magical effects that target a creature or object in the sphere have no effect. And obviously magic within the sphere also has no effect.
Wait, just targeted magic though?
No, anywhere within 10 feet of me. Like areas of magic can't extend into it. Spells can't target into it. You can't target out of it. It's just an area of anti-magic. As I reach into my pouch, sprinkle some iron fillings into the air, and they begin to duplicate and duplicate. And it's like this thin cloud of sparkling iron fillings around me. And I will go and knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and as you do, nothing happens.
Hello? Greetings?
Can I?
Salutations?
I'll cast a spell at it. No, I won't. I'll try the door handle.
All right, you try the door handle. It is unlocked.
I'll open the door and walk in.
You open the door and walk in, and this is what you see. Zoop. You see a small, quaint cottage, very comfortable looking, and inviting, warm, and whatnot. And you also hear what sounds like a ticking, if you will. The ticking gets a little bit louder, and a little bit louder, and a little bit louder, as you also hear, "Welcome, please, I am not home. You are welcome to just leave a quick message and then get out. Please get out before the ticking ends." And you hear the ticking go a little bit faster and a little bit faster.
I hear where the ticking's coming from.
Make a perception check.
I can do that if you would like.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Pipe bomb. Yay.
Yay!
As you listen closer and closer, you can hear the ticking coming from this table, particularly this wooden spoon.
It's the spoon.
It's the spoon.
Do you think we need to throw it in the fire?
Can I move up to be enclose that in my radius?
All right. As you get closer and closer to where it is within your radius, the ticking stops.
Beautiful. What is this? What is this fellow's name once again?
Did you guys write it down? Muad, you got it? Need me to get?
Searching.
Searching
Damn,
through the memory.
Wish I could read my own handwriting. That's a joke. Thaddeus Quillen. No.
Thaladir.
Thaladir.
Foul.
Thaladir, we're here on behest of the Paladin Watch.
Thaladir Storm Scale.
Anyone home?
No response.
Here, I'm gonna activate Ghostly Gaze and see if there's like any hidden rooms.
You do, in fact, see this door right here that has a "Do Not Enter" on a little platform is leaded.
Even the wall.
The wall itself, as you peer onto it, you see it is an extra dimensional space. Can't really see through it,
Ew.
but you know it's an extra dimensional space.
He peered into his desk.
I peer into the desk.
You see something black moving around in the desk.
Is it
It's a
resemblance of
sprite.
a bottle?
Say again? It is not in the bottle, no.
But it's jumping around.
Yeah.
Like the bottle?
No, I'd say it's moving, but not like erratically like a bottle. Like in
Yeah.
the one in the bottle.
Can I reach into the desk and pull it out while still in Diov's radius?
Sure. It is not affected by Diov's radius. And as you pull it out, you just hear a really high-pitched screech. Please, let me go. Let me go.
Oh, so creepy but cute.
It's
Hey.
looking for me. It's looking for me. Let me go. I gotta hide.
What is looking for you?
It's so pissed. He is so pissed.
What is it?
And then you see
Use
two
your
other guys.
words.
Hey, let it go. Yeah, it's not funny. Come on, let it go.
We're not here to hurt you. We just need some answers.
At this point,
Well, I'm not here to hurt you.
Muad'Dib, you notice that the book in front of you that probably had some sort of written things on it does not have anything written on it at all. And you quickly brush through the pages. All the ink has been taken off. Oh, he's so pissed. He's so pissed.
Why is he pissed?
Who is he?
We've been hiding from him. He's been looking for us. The book column.
The what now?
Just as you say this, you guys watch as a bunch of books begin to coalesce down below and begins to collectively come together, and all of its pages are completely blank as it looks at the inklings and frowns and gets real angry. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Messed up.
The inklings are all around Muad right now.
Yes. Jesse, does a golem count? Do golems count as humanoid?
No, they do not. There are constructs.
Okay. Why did I pick all these spells that have humanoid in them? Who did that? What monster decided to do that?
What silly goose?
Were there any other facts at all that we know about the wizard? Like what they look like, their gender, anything?
It sounds like storm scale. It sounds like a blue dragonborn of some sort.
Okay.
Do we know anything about Dragonborn names to assume if Thaldir is a male or female name?
Sounds male. All right, Kaelor. What do you do first as this book golem is coming after Muad'Dib and the Inklings?
Alright. I am going to take a step outside of this little anti-magic sphere. And I am going to... You know what? I'm gonna do it this way because I think it'll be fun. Alright. So, I'm going to step in front of one of the Inklings. Alright? Which appear to be sentient. I'm guessing they're sentient, right?
Oh yeah, they're talking.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna tell one of them, shh, pretend to be the wizard's girlfriend. And I am going to cast... Where is it in my... Okay, wait. Not in the character sheet because it wouldn't let me put it in there. But I'm going to cast the same epic level spell that I cast last time. I am going to turn this into... Quick, somebody give me a female dragonborn's name.
Darla.
Chiquita.
Chiquitita.
Chiquita Scale Slick, you know, and your name is Chiquita Scale Slick, and you're totally the wizard's like long girlfriend, and you know, and you're totally allowed to be here, and yeah.
All right.
Let me find that spell real fast for you. Homebrew creation. But that creature, Inkling, is now going to have a huge advantage on convincing that golem that it is... Oh, wait. No, wait, that doesn't work at all. Because I'm guessing those things are pretty small, right?
They are small. Yes, they're tiny.
They are small. Okay. In that case, I'm going to... do this on myself.
All right. To become what?
The exact same thing.
Okay.
It's just that it can only transform something of the same size, so it's I'm not gonna try to explain that part away to Gollum.
Sounds good. You are a sexy dragonborn lady. And what do you say?
Yeah, you know wait, what was the wizard's name again?
Valadier Stormscale.
Valadier wouldn't want you to do that now, would he?
Roll persuasion.
All right.
And this thing is going to try to see through the con by doing a wisdom check, insight. And you have to
It has
beat...
epic disadvantage.
Well, it got a natural
It's not going to
one.
be difficult.
And
you
I
have
get
to
a
beat
plus...
a 4.
I get a plus 10 on top of my normal one.
Yeah,
so
I think
29.
I think you're fine. The golem just like pauses, looks at you, looks at its pages, which are completely blank. It stomps its feet angrily, and then it just fucking dissociates, and all the books go back up onto the shelf, and this combat has been avoided from an epic spell.
What the fuck was that?
This combat not brought to you by Epic Spell.
For every daily need.
And with that, combat is over, and the Inklings just kind of like now scurry onto Kaelor. You are our leader. You saved us.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey, could you tell us more about what kind of stuff he used to write with you, or write with ink that's not alive?
Who's got it? That's me. I got it. And you see this little Inkling jump over onto this desk and then just rub its butt cheeks all over this particular book. And the ink just like slowly goes back into the book and begins to make out the writings that you can see.
Look into that shit for sure.
All right. As you look at that stuff, that shit, it's just a general journal. Looks like a type of a ledger. And actually, I have a handout for this. There you go. That is the ledger. On it seems to be a bunch of people that have ordered from Criblex. I'm sorry, from Thaladir. Specifically, Ulrich Stoneheart, payment paid in full, enchantment of a sapphire amulet for personal protection. Criblex, partial payment, 50%, research on transformation potion ongoing. Elwyn Silverbreeze, unpaid, potion brew for enhanced plant growth, pending payment. Drakarth, paid in full, Stellarium Bastion. Tinkerer, paid in full, project is left blank.
Tinkerer is like the right-hand man of the demon god, isn't he?
Indeed,
Yes, he
at
is.
least from what you know.
I pull out my own notebook, and touch the page, and the ledger copies over.
All right, it copies over.
Kaelor, perhaps you could ask your little ink friends if they know how to get him back without, getting exploded.
Wait a second. Make an intelligence saving throw.
What?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, you know that I am in fact still Kaelor.
That would have been hilarious.
Hey, who?
Everyone, Kaelor has vanished, and this nice dragonborn lady is going to be walking us around.
Okay.
Do your little ink friends know perhaps how we might get into the back room without getting killed?
Do you know what's in there? I seem to have
Yeah,
forgotten.
it's his research laboratory, of course.
I forgot. I remember there was something very important I was supposed to do if I didn't want to, die while I was going in there.
Well, he never let us go back there. He always said that it was dangerous and that he didn't want us, messing up his research.
But do you feel like you want to mess up his research just a little bit?
I do. We really do. Oh my god, think about
Well,
all the
do you
ink
wanna
he's
help
written in
us?
there.
Do you want to help us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Them in to open the door?
What would you say, Wanda?
Are we sending them in to open the door? I'm using.
Do you know how to open it?
I think he just turned the lock. I don't know.
I would proceed with caution.
Do you ever noticed him do anything with that wooden spoon on the table?
He did some enchantment with it. I think it was more of a gag.
Cool. Since I'm in an anti-magic field, I'm gonna pick up the wooden spoon and I'm gonna walk over and stick it in the fire.
All right, you stick it in the fire as a magical object. You're in an anti-magic field, so it will burn and burn and burn and break.
Have any of you ever seen him have any visitors that were, froggish?
I think
Amphibious
so.
nature.
Yeah, I think so. There's an individual who's come by before who's like a froggy, webbed feet, long face, likes to make gurgling noises when he croaks.
How recently?
I don't know. A couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks.
That seems to match up. He did make an order.
Hmm.
Only partial payment, however.
Yeah, he was complaining about like not having enough money, needing to look for funds, etc., etc. It's a big order from what I remember.
The potion of transformation, do you remember anything else, or do you know, are those notes below?
I don't know what's below. Maybe we should find out. You want to rub your butt on it again?
Yes, let's do that.
You turn the page and you begin. He begins rubbing his butt all over it, and more names start to show up. Except this is not a ledger, more like just regular old note taking. And the names that come up seem to be. This is the first name, but there is a slash through the name. And then this is the second name that pops up, and there is a slash through that name. And then there's a bunch of numbers beneath each of these names, but like a lot of numbers. We're talking at least like 15, 17 digits of numbers. And there's a slash through this name, and then this one, and there is a slash through that name. And more numbers, more numbers, more numbers.
Copy down that page as well.
Okay.
Okay, make some kind of roll to sort of like a jump to conclusions roll.
Sure. I would say investigation, and the DC is going to be 40.
Yeah, that's gonna be in that 20 territory right here.
Or bonuses.
Yeah, I don't have any bonuses. Guidance would be the highest thing I could get from my lady if she were.
Yeah, as for these numbers, there's not really a theme to them. There's not really a code. You don't really, like, you're trying to, like, put them with letters and put them with other things, but it's, like, it's just not making sense to you. Even with that 33, it might have to do something with dimensions. But even that is semi-foreign to you, in this context, at least.
Does it look like those names, the slashes, continue on to the next page, or is it like a completely different
Oh,
thing?
darling. Do you know why my boyfriend needed money so badly?
Boyfriend. Oh, Thaladir? Didn't really need money. I mean, he was doing pretty good, if I remember correctly. It's Criblex who needed the money to, like, pay for his project. But, Thaladir, he's a businessman. He doesn't want to, like, accept a project that's not actually going to get paid. But Criblex was an old friend, and he was willing to help out. So, like, allowed him to start the project and only, like, pay half, and then Criblex would get him the money later. But Thaladir doesn't really need money. He's pretty fucking loaded.
When is the last time Thaladir you saw him here?
A week and a half ago?
Did he leave through the front door, or did he go downstairs and never come back up?
Pretty sure he went through the front door, and then we heard a big pop.
Big
Teleport.
pop.
And teleport somewhere, probably.
Yeah, teleport, exactly.
All right, well, into the deadly dungeon of Thalador we go.
Into the unknown.
I
Alright.
walk over, I lift up the do not enter map, see if there's a key underneath.
What if there was? There was not.
D100, 95 or above?
Sure, go ahead. Fuck it. Why not?
Do it. Do it.
Oh, how cool would
my
that
God!
have been? That would have been so great.
That would have been really funny. As you go to the back of the room, it is locked.
Well, it's aside from trying to blow through this door.
Oh, where did we keep the key again?
Oh, I think he kept it on him. He never really let it take off, so it's probably on him somewhere. But you know, you can always try to pickpocket. I've always tried to pick locks, but I'm an inkling and I'm more or less sneaky about books, so I don't know how we're gonna deal with this. What if I draw like a key? Would that do anything? I don't think so. Needs to be
mean-
material.
Do you see
I
what
see.
what? Do you remember exactly what his key looked like?
Exactly? No. But kind of like a general gist. It fits in that hole. That's all I know.
And it's a lead. It's a lead door. Was the lock also lead when I looked at it?
Yeah, the whole door's lead.
No, you just kick the door in then.
You're
It's
gonna
a
kick
lead
the door in?
No, I'm joking.
You can do it. Why not?
I cannot.
He's got a 9
One
strength.
dibs. 7. Um, is there like another spoon or like a small wooden object that I could stick into the keyhole to get like a look at where the pins are?
A spoon. Oh, to like
Or-
reflect?
No, so I take some ash from the fireplace,
Sure.
put it on like a spindly object, and put it into the keyhole and push up to see where the pins are.
And then take it out to like see the imprint.
Yes.
Got it. Make a sleight of hand check because it seems pretty dexterous. You got to make sure like you don't disturb it after you pull it out of the lock. And it's a dexterous sort of thing. Try and make sure you get the good imprint.
I'll tell you how good I am at that. Bad.
I thought it was at 19. Would have been great. Unfortunately, the ash just gets stuck in there, and it's no longer like feasible. Like there's so much ash in there, like you're not gonna get any kind of discernible answer from that.
Yeah. Who wants to pick a lock?
I mean, I could move the field out of the way if Kaelor, you wanted to try to disintegrate the door. I would
I was gonna
normally just
say-
cast knock on it. However, I'm holding
Okay.
this field.
Hey, Inkling
I wouldn't.
darling.
No,
Just
no.
so you know, I'm not actually the wizard's girlfriend, but y'all would be
What?
infinitely grateful to me still, anyways, right?
You're not half bad. Show me your tits.
It's
I showed them my scaly memories before transforming back into Kaelor.
I think we already.
He's hideous.
I think we established I don't through the ankylosaur.
We miss you. I miss you. I hate being the only girl. Ah!
Diov,
Yes.
what happens if you disintegrate the door to an extraplanar area?
Wait, I don't actually think that might not actually work in this situation.
Well, I mean, like, so I'm just spitballing here in Jeremy Land. A bag of holding, the hold of the planar dimension of the bag of holding isn't dependent on whether or not the flap is up or down, right? So if you were to destroy a door into a plane, the plane is still there. It's still anchored there, and unless by some crazy, like, crazy way of magic, the plane is anchored to the door itself, rather than like the frame or the room in which the dimensional plane is occupying physical space. That would be my mundane Jeremy answer.
And I'm pretty sure if this is going to work, you'll need to stand next to the doors. I can't disintegrate magical objects. I'm guessing the doors probably maybe magical.
I touch part of the door.
All right, are we all on board with this?
Muad'Dib is
I
gonna stand
guess.
way the hell back.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
going to join you, Mod. Hold up. Hold up.
I'll stand right here.
Yeah,
All
Muad
right.
is gonna put a hand on Spider's shoulder.
All right. I aim to disintegrate the door.
All right. Does the spell go through the anti-magic field? Like,
No, that's why we're sort of angling it like this.
yeah,
Oh
that's what I
wait.
figured.
Yeah.
All right. You aim disintegrate at the door. This door does have an AC and a hit point, so go ahead and roll that. And at 65 force damage, it had 50 HP. And as you disintegrate the door, I don't even know what would happen to the extra dimensional space. We're gonna go with you guys. No, I do know actually. Everyone, make a strength save as you guys feel a.
Muad'Dib's gonna use a spell.
What spell do you use?
Hand on Spider's shoulder. I am using. Oh my god! I literally just had it. Thunderstep.
Thunderstep. How? To where?
Outside the door.
Outside the door. Do you need to
And
see the location?
yeah, is there like a window on the door? Do I?
Uh,
Yeah.
I would assume there would be, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
then
if we
yeah, I'll
look at
just
the picture,
whoop out the door.
All right. Zoop. Kaelor, shockingly, you hold on tight. The Inklings, 2, 3,
oh
probably
no.
don't. They do not. The Inklings zoop, with Kaelor,
Oh no.
without Kaelor, as they zoop inside the door, and Diov zoop into the door.
No, we'll never know what was written on his ass.
as the layer of the like a drop down of protection of like magical field covers the door, you can now see into the extraplanar room. And Diov, I'm going to need you after that strength save to make a dexterity save as you fly through the room and yourself against one of the metal doors, and you unfortunately.
I'm going to use a charge from my Ring of Evasion, which I attuned to last night, and I will succeed at that.
All right, you take half damage, 15 points of damage, as you just bang against like a metal trap door, and you look around, and there are multiple trap doors, and you just saved from that.
I know, Jesus.
Very nice. How's your con only a 4?
I only get 2 saving throw proficiency.
Meow. All right, and this is what you see, Diov. And you are probably right around like here. You just got banged against the wall. And at this point, you can see here that there is an actual, like a veil right where that blue line is. And you see a bunch of these trap doors looking locations. And all of them seem to have a celestial symbol on them, like a constellation.
I read Celestial. Would I have any inkling of what these are?
It's a constellation. Sorry, celestial beings, as in like constellation stars.
Okay.
While Diov and the Inklings kind of like scratch their head and recollect themselves, Kaelor, as well as Muad and Spider, what are you guys doing?
Panic pacing outside the wizard's cottage, and what the hell happened in there?
We can see in. Is Kaelor okay?
Kaelor's probably on the ground holding on to the like foot of the couch or the desk, but otherwise he is just on the floor and okay.
Is he like flapping in the wind?
Nope, he is
Okay.
no longer. It stopped.
All right, then Muad'Dib's gonna walk in.
You walk in, Kaelor's on the ground, hair all a mess.
I'm gonna pick Kaelor up and like kind of dust him off, and then say, "All right, we're going in."
Okay. This better not be the extra dimension of light.
I can't guarantee anything. We're just gonna roll with it.
All right.
Jesse, do any of the constellations on these trapdoors match the one on this one?
Let's see. I am looking for the actual. Why do I not have my information on this? Shit, did I put it in a different document? Checking. Pause. Roleplay amongst yourself for a second. You guys can see Diov through the dimensional space.
Hi, Diov.
Oh, hello. Glad of I look at
I hate
Mod.
this.
Glad of you to join us.
Listen, extra dimensional space plus disintegrate. I took the safe option.
And I appreciate you
once.
for it.
Yes, a bunch of more celestial iconography here.
I speak Celestial, I think. If there's any.
No, celestial
Nope,
isn't.
never mind.
Does. Diov, do you remember what the constellation was on the Mind Dwellers? On their clothes?
They weren't specific to any one celestial. It seemed like they all have different constellations depending on what their beliefs were. The leader had a Seraphina, whatever. God, I always forget the name of that goddess. Sapientia, because they were followers. Sapientia.
Do any of these match those, or are these completely different constellations?
I'm waiting for that answer. Also, does the veil drop near my anti-magic field? Is it a magical veil?
It is, however, it is epic magic, and
Okay.
therefore, unless you have something that would be able to counter it.
I haven't really looked at to see if because there's an anti-magic ray epic spell I could use, but I don't figure we could solve your puzzles, Jesse. You put so much work into making them, even if you do mismanage your note.
I am terrible at my managing of notes, apparently.
At least you can read yours.
And I'm trying to remember, because I remember making this stupid freaking puzzle, and I was like, it was a great puzzle, and then I don't remember where I put it. So this is great. All right.
What I'm
Go ahead.
hearing is best solution wins. So, you know, is there any kind of rhyme or reason to the constellations? Like, would they have been something that we've seen or have been pointed out to us by anybody? Or are we just in the dark?
And we're in the dark until he finds us notes about the puzzle.
Exactly. Seriously. This is from September. When did I fucking make this thing? Nope, not that one.
Hey, we could start throwing the inklings at the veil. See what happens.
All right, cool. I cannot find it. So we're going to try to do this from memory as the best I can. What was the general premise? You guys can see that there are multiple different kinds of constellations on these trapdoors. The specifics of these constellations, you look through this veil and it's opaque. You cannot see what the constellation on this trapdoor specifically is. But as you look through these trapdoors, hold on, I have pictures. I do have pictures. I can always just fall back on those. Let's see. Oh, I had riddles. That's what it was. Okay, fuck. Damn it. This is gonna be difficult.
I rolled a 23 Arcana and I pressed the right one.
Sure. Constellation. So, in essence, yeah, it was riddles about the gods. All right, cool. I can make something up really quick. Here we go. You look on the wall, and there's actually some writing upon the wall, and it is a riddle. Give me a second.
The doctor was the mother. The horse was named Friday.
All right. Beneath the night's sly shifting light, I dance with shadows in the cosmic night. With chaos in my grasp, I play my part, a mischief maker in every mortal's heart.
You write it in the chat so I can.
I was gonna say, can we get that written down?
Absolutely. And you can see before you a plethora of different constellations on the trapdoors, and you can see anything from the moon to like a specific constellation of the moon, as well as constellations of depicting a flame, an open flame,
It's a flame.
extinguished flame, as well as constellation of what would this be? A deck of cards.
A moon, flame, extinguished flame, and a deck of cards.
Yep.
Muad, do a religion check, because Brad thinks he knows because reasons.
All right, make a religion check.
Ha! Ha ha! This is the first time. Oh my god.
Wow! Bravo!
And it's when I don't need the answer. No.
I'm not on the page. Is it a natural 20?
Yeah, natural 12 for 23.
You are quite certain that this is talking about the god Eris,
Yep.
the god of mischief and trickery,
Yeah.
and the controller of the moon, Zedekis. Eris is known for playing tricks on gods and mortals alike by controlling the moon, Zedekis, to do her bidding. She makes it wane, wax, or just disappear for a short time before making it reappear in another location of orbit. This often has detrimental effects on the world of Tartarus and isn't seen as a good thing. Generally, chaotic, neutral, or evil. And her
Boy.
symbol is a deck of cards.
Originally, she was going to be my patron until I realized they were not good. Of course.
Oh, I had a theory about this whole gods taking over thing that I need to bring by you, everybody but Jesse, at some point.
Okay.
Jesse, go away for a hot minute.
And later.
Yeah, he'll just watch the VOD if we do that.
So, that's the first one, so Muad will find the associated constellation.
You do.
Deck of cards.
Yeah.
Do you open the trapdoor?
Kind of don't want to, but yeah.
As you open the trapdoor, you see it is very black.
A Tinkerbell. Oh, Muad'Dib will jump in.
All right. Muad'Dib and Tinkerbell zoop, fall in, and you begin falling and falling and falling. As you do, you see a small little pitch of light at the bottom, and as you reach that pitch of light, you come out of the other trapdoor that you were just in, on the opposite side of the area.
My head on the ceiling.
Bonk.
Maybe. And Muad is over here.
We'll follow
guys.
suit.
Yep.
All right. You all fall. And as you do, the Inklings are flying through, and they immediately, all of you land on the opposite side of the barrier and are otherwise okay. I should also mention, Muad, with that religion check, I think that is one of the gods that was originally human.
Yes.
Yes. Iris was originally human and a wizard type, and is often prayed to by a lot of wizards because of the immense power that it takes to manipulate a planetary body, such as a moon, Zodicus. And Iris is very much worshipped by a lot of wizards in this world because of that. So, just throwing that out there. But you guys come to a new room, and as you do, you see that there is a boiling vat of something going around. You walk in, and you can see it. There is an arcane sigil somewhere in the middle of this room right here. There seems to be a chain that is wrapped up and seems to has collapsed, and a cage with a cage door that is very much open, with a lot of dents in the metal and like bending of the metal as well. There are tables that have been thrown around. Some of them are broken, some of them are just tossed. But otherwise, it looks like this room has a little bit of chaos thrown into it.
What is this right here?
This is messier than my kid's room.
Ping it again, I didn't see it. Something that wasn't supposed to be there.
I wonder if there's something that's supposed to be there.
Can I look into the boiling? Does this look like a mold maker? Like there's something metal or something being boiled?
As you look into it, you can smell the pungent smell of boiling oil.
And where does it seem to pour to?
It seems like there is a mold. Yeah, there is a mold right here. It's not pouring out right now, but the oil is staying very hot, extraordinarily hot.
Man must like French fries.
This oil is not that kind of oil.
I gotcha. Go ahead.
Do we see the runic ritual circle?
Yes, you can see it on the ground.
What? What's it say?
Arcana check.
I can read any language.
Eyes
More
of the
of a
Rune
spell.
Keeper.
More of a
You could
spell.
assist me with an Arcana check if you like.
Yeah, I'll assist. Yours is much better than mine.
It is a epic level disintegrate.
Does it seem to be target? How does it target?
It targets any living creature that touches this spot, gets disintegrated.
And we figure out a way to mess that up without dying.
Like level dispel magic.
Well, I meant more like taking a toothbrush and scrubbing part of it off.
You do notice that there are some things also around as you get closer. Underneath this chain, you notice a piece of a very large, translucent wing.
That's bad.
Similar to like the wings of the Stellarodactyls that we fought.
Nope.
Muad'Dib's gonna
Oh,
pull out his
God.
demon wings.
It's not demon wings either.
It's celestial wing. Since they're translucent, I assume.
They are
Or Fae.
actually giant wasp. As you look up above,
Ow.
there were these massive bees that were settling up top, and it looks like some of them got disintegrated, while the others most certainly did not, as they descend upon you in a fit of rage and are going to attack. Everyone roll initiative.
No,
19. Come on.
also, I cannot be surprised.
Yep. It's not a surprise round, so don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Venom. These are the venom wing wasps that you guys know all too well from before. And you've met them before at an earlier stage.
These specific bees.
Not these specific bees, but like, you know what I mean? The type of bee.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun though.
Sure. All right. And let's get some music going. These wee little bees are going to come by and swoop down against Diov and are going to stinger. As a natural 20, a 23, and a 16.
First two hit.
All right. These next three are going to come after Spider. 1, 2, 3.
I do have advantage against poison, so
Good to know. Go ahead and make your saves. Remember the lingering poison and how it works. So if you fail that con save, which it looks like you did for one of them.
no, I had advantage, so I
Oh,
saved
that's right.
it.
Advantage. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, you are good against the poisoned. Spider, 25, 18, and 20.
Do I still take the full poison damage, or take half poison damage, or no poison damage?
You still take the full poison damage, but you are not poisoned and do not have
Alright.
lingering poison. And that is going to be for Spider, so 25, 18, and 20.
The 25 and the 20 hit.
Make 2 con saves. You're going to take the full damage, 7 plus 11 and 7 plus 15. And then 2 con saves. You're good and you're good, so don't worry about the extra poison. And then
Okay.
these two are going to stinger against Muad.
Yeah.
26, 25. Make 2 cons.
I have advantage.
Fail. You are poisoned. You have lingering poison. At the beginning of your turn, you will take some damage.
I am resistant.
Good to know. And you can do all that math yourself. Spider.
I am not looking great. Come on, computer, you can do it. Okay, well, while that's taking its sweet ass time, we are gonna go ahead and use Frostfang.
Slash, 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 and slash. How do you want to kill these
Okay.
3 drones?
I'm just
Boom.
gonna stab them in the abdomen, and then I'm just gonna collect them as I keep stabbing, and then in another swift move, I'm gonna just like swing my dagger to the floor, and they're just gonna fall to the floor. In
All right.
beautiful fashion.
Beautiful.
I
Anything
feel
else?
like they're no, that should be whoa. That should be it.
Looks like someone's going to be dropping something. Kaelor.
All right. You know what? If dropped in this quarter, solves the problem of having too many goddamn insects.
Yeah.
More insects.
Wait a minute.
Oh god.
Not how any of this works.
Wait, where is it?
Insect plague, I assume.
Yes, there it is.
Rock-beating wasps. Well, actually, no. Technically, there are bees that will swarm wasps to suffocate them.
Increase the temperature, yeah. Most of them are going to fail. Some of them are going to pass. The little drones, however, all the drones are gone. Muad, do you still have that range thing up, or is that just my roll 20?
Didn't mean to recast it. There we go.
I can have one up. What do you need it for?
No, okay, you're good. No, you're good. It, for whatever reason, it like froze, but as soon as you re-clicked it, it unfroze, and I don't have that green big bubble anymore. All right, that's going to be 20 points of damage to some of them, and then 15 points to others. Cool. Anything else, Kaelor?
That's it. I'm concentrating on that, and there's a swarm of locusts trying to eat the wasp.
Is it? It's concentrating. Got it.
Yep.
All right, Diov.
These guys, how high above the ground are they right now?
15 feet.
Cool. All right. Diav's just gonna like pulling stingers out of his arm. His eyes light up blue, and we're gonna do Diav's telekinetic uppercut. And basically, I have 11 missiles, so we're gonna do 2, 4, 6, 8, and then the last 3 on this guy. And each of them is going to get hit by that amount of missiles, and each missile pushes them 10 feet, and I'm going to push them 10 feet each hit towards the disintegrate.
Oh, down?
Yep, for those 3, and then this guy 10 feet over, and 20 feet down, this guy 20 feet over, 20 feet down.
Any save on this?
Nope, it's a magic missile.
So they just get pushed no matter what?
Yep. It's an empowered spell. I can only cast it once or 7 times per extended rest.
Is this considered 1 or is this considered 5?
That's 1 casting.
Jesus. Interesting. Well, Diov, tell us, how do these stingers, venom wing stingers, get disintegrated?
It doesn't look like missiles. It looks like tiny portals open up and 5 sets of Diov's hands come through, and they just grab them and drag them into the circle where there's a flash of green energy, and they all become dust.
And they are now dust. And once again, from an epic thing, battle has...
Non-epic, actually.
Not epic. Battle has been won.
Just like dust myself off and look at Muad, and Kaelor says, "You really should spend some time in my tower."
Yeah. Wait, as fish?
Have you been naughty boys?
I feel like that's up to you, not up to us to determine.
I don't think so.
Well, next time we have some extended time in town, you're welcome to do some studying. It might do you some good.
Okay. Muad'Dib's gonna try and take a nap. Does he feel it's too dangerous to take a nap?
Pretty quiet.
Short
There's a little bit
rest.
of bubbling from the oil, but otherwise the danger seems to have subsided.
Muad'Dib knows if an area is not safe enough to take a rest.
Muad is aware that this area is safe, but the areas around this area are very much not.
Can we please just take a rest? I'm dying.
You may take a short rest. Go ahead and take that short rest, roll your hit dice, and update your health. Muad, please medicine check.
Yeah, right. I'm resistant to poison.
You take 2 points of damage. Roll another medicine check.
Hang on. I'm doing damage.
You're good. All right, you are cured. You only take that 4 points of damage, and then it's gone. The insect plague from Kaelor, I assume, is also gone at this point.
Yes.
9.
Anybody in the future is watching, the empowered spell I just cast is from Strongholds and Followers from having a level 5 wizard tower. So if you're interested, go check that out.
MCDM, really
MC
great.
Yeah, they make amazing stuff.
Well, with this short rest, I think this is also a good place for us to end for tonight. I know
As Bhranti comes busting through the door,
as
squeezing.
Bhranti busting through the door, or the trap door.
Why did
and
nobody
just-
wake me up?
But otherwise, I think that is it. So yeah, I feel kind of bummed. I'm sorry, guys. I thought that I had my notes in order, but I had this whole puzzle going. There was a way more to it, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it. So, in that case, the puzzle that I planned for here is going to be way more complex. That's exciting.
Yay!
And then,
Oh, is it what have I got in my pocket?
sure, we'll see what happens. All right. I think that is pretty much it. So we'll see everyone next Monday. If you are still watching, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the deal. As well as join our Discord. We have a Discord that we just kind of like talk about things, do a bunch of AI stuff, talk about Jeremy's very famous sister.
She's so good.
And yeah,
Congrats.
congratulations to her for
Thanks.
winning her awards.
Yay.
Speaking of my very famous sister, their Kickstarter still has a couple of days left. So if you're listening to this the last week of October, go check it out. It's the Negocios Mornelis. There's a short URL in the video. And yeah, it's awesome. Go check.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.